Really, friends, are you? Come on, look at the effort. Just have a gander at old Buckin Billy Ray's effort to throw up for you guys. I know it's been a while since we've seen the Mertz. Look at that, friends. Here's my back scratcher, back scratching stick. Here's something that I just put together. We're gonna lean that right there. We're gonna sit down with our telephone in the glorious, gratitude-filled Sunday under my fir trees on my property, beside my wood, my axes, myrtle, surrounded in the things that basically have given me a reason. Given me a reason and saved this wretched soul. You get what I'm saying? Once I was lost, and I decided to take the responsibility of life, the gift, and take responsibility and opportunity to create a man that I could be happy with and live in the skin of a man that I felt my family could put up with. The family I built. My wife and I built. Because what is it about, fellas? Really, what is it about? You get to create the man that you want to be. You do. You get to create that person. So, I've got my back scratcher. Right? I've got my fluids. I could already feel the mosquitoes nipping at my leg. I reckon that's one there. Or an ant. One of the two. Let's put this down here, because we don't really need that. How's everybody doing? What's this? Well, this might be hard. Let's see if I can find my way here. Oh. Well, it's going to be a couple of minutes before that goes away. I might have to tuck this in like this. YouTube. We're getting there, friends. Give me a moment. Let's do this for starters. Hey, let's put the seeing eyeglasses on, for crying out loud here now. YouTube. There we go. Not now. I'm not going to update right now. Thanks for asking. You, Billy Ray Smith, live. 105 people watching. Welcome to you. Glad you're here. Stevie Principato. I, Mr. Hebert, Woodchucker, Real Outdoor. I'd love to say I'm awesome, but I'm having a bad day. Good to see you, Real Outdoors. You can change it there, buddy. You can change it. You just started by getting honest. You just started it. You said, I'm having a real bad day. No one likes to admit they're having a bad day, do they? Or maybe you do. Maybe that's your MO. I don't know you. But if it's not, then you should be on your way to a better day just admitting that you're not having a good day. How about that? Because you've admitted it. Instead of saying, I'm fine. Right? So you're on the way to a better day right now, brother. Any idea why you're having a bad day? Probably something to do with one of your own choices, eh? I'll bet it is. Because my day didn't start out good neither today. It didn't. It did not. It did not start out good. I woke up kind of, I don't know, not free and easy. I didn't wake up free and easy today. I didn't. Hey, Marty. G-Man. G-Man. Pokey Bear. The G-Man and the Pokey Bear. Marty Rudder, good to see ya. Can you guys hear me okay? Do you want me to move in? I could move in. What do you guys think? How is it? Is there room to move in? I mean, I could. I could probably move in. Like we could go like, is the sound good? Like, could I go like this? Who says I can't do that? Come on, Mr. Chemlarski. I mean, let's be straight with one another, shall we? Honesty is always fun. Good. So, for those of you that are on the members group, you'll remember this. Remember? Okay, that was funny. Remember, members? We have a members group on this channel. And I extended members to this community about 11 months ago, almost a year ago. This is a project I've been thinking about doing for probably, well, months now. And it's on the, well, I gotta show you this. I have to show it to you. What? Are you serious right now? I built this on a live feed, friends. I built this on a live feed. Oh, I've got to plug you guys in somehow. Because I don't want you guys to run out of, oh dear. Oh dear. What? What? I don't even know what to say. Okay. So that I just finished building. I've got to get you guys plugged in though, because you will run out of jam. That is so incredible, friends. The underdog. See how this blade is, friends? Like this, it goes, it's probably 7 inches there, 7 1/4 maybe. And then from here to here. So what happens when you chop a roni is that most of the action is happening here. This is a beautiful axe. It was sent by Ish. I purchased a few Tasmanian patterns off of Ish, and he threw this one in. It was found by a fella with a metal detector. And it's glorious, absolutely glorious. Do you know something, friends? Chris the Weekend Warrior, nice to see you, Chris. Do you have a mini umbrella? No. Julio McDermott, Kelly needs more patina. There you go. Still looking into it, Shane. Okay, I must have missed something. What do you think, Michael Gallagher? What do you, Michael? Does that do anything for you, Mr. Gallagher? Does it? Be honest. Does that do anything to you, old timer? Eh? Pretty wild, right? It's wild to me. Friends, I want to share something with you that I'm pretty proud of. We have now sold this. So you folks know that I started to put a little energy into my axe handle business, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody who's purchased axe handles from me, and I want your feedback. I want your freaking feedback on the handles. If I'm not mistaken, this little situation here, myself, Christine, we sold 103 handles this month. Now, that's not massive. That's not massive. And I don't ram them down your throat. And I'm not doing Instagram really too much or trying to push. But they're a big part of my life. We are slowly building the axe handle business. So for you to help out on that, I appreciate you. And thank you for purchasing my axe handles. And I know some of you folks have already got them. Smack Evans. Smack, how are you doing? Hi, Smack Evans. Pokey Bear says, hi, Smack Evans. Scooter Jennings says, handles are top notch. I appreciate it. If I wasn't waiting for one already, I'd buy that one. I'd try to buy it. Oh, Michael, I think it might break the bank. I want to heal up so I can swing it first, buddy. I do. I want to swing it. How is the cab going? Slowly, Billy Block. Very slowly. But it's in God's time. It's not for me to... So the cab's going perfect. How about that, Billy? It's going perfect. Is it going as fast as I would want it? No. But who am I? I'm not God. I don't run the universe. So it's going perfect. Billy Block. Jacob Fowler, glad to hear. G-Man. Top-notch handles from a top-notch dude. Shane Reynolds, you're a top-notch guy. You are. I've had the pleasure of meeting you twice now. Maybe 3 times, actually. Hey, bud. Tips on finding nice axe heads without spending hundreds. I don't know, because I spend hundreds. I couldn't tell you, because I spend the hundreds. Yeah, that's what I do. Like hundreds. Thousands, actually, Pim. But, yeah, I can't help you with that. Ozark, hello from Missouri. Ozark, good to see you, brother. Chris, the handles are great. I'm a proud owner of a flagship, Sheriff, and several straight goods. So, hey, talk to me about this straight goods, brother. Now, listen, I'm serious about this. Chris, Weekend Warrior, I've talked to a few people that really like my straight goods handle. I struggled with that one in the beginning. I had to do a few tweaks and a few changes. Are you digging that handle, the straight goods? There's a few people now that say they really like it. That's good. That's really good. Nice handles. Just got mine hafted an old herd. Nice. Good. Santiago, hi, how are you doing? Excellent, brother. I'm doing excellent. Santiago, good to see you. Eric Shamlarski. Straight goods is amazing. Yeah, Fowler, you like it, don't you? Lukey was saying you like the straight goods. That's good. Sean Betts from Ohio. Sean Betts, are you coming to Paul Bunyan show or what's happening there, Mr. Sean Betts? We really do want honest feedback about the handles. Honest would be appreciated. Don't sugarcoat. Good evening from Germany. Toby, it's awesome. Good to hear, Chris. I appreciate that. You're a big man, too. You're a tall guy. It's actually quite a skookum handle, isn't it, brother? Hey, I know we've talked about the home handle, friends. I'm just gonna give her to you straight. It's coming. It's been sent. There's a process. You have to turn it from a wood pattern into another pattern with the guy we deal with. It's still a little ways away. Amazing. Hey, who super chatted? Jean-Luc Picard. I put an old fire axe on the sheriff. Oh, yes. Also, little Garant. Oh, the little Garant on a straight. It is awesome. The wood is beautiful. And I trust it 100% great handles. Jean-Luc, thank you, buddy. 6-pound jersey on a sheriff. Oh, yeah. I'll bet you that's an axe and a half. Isn't it, brother? Is that Honecker axe? Is that... Oh, I got to plug you guys in. I got to freaking plug you in. Give me a second. Seriously. I got to get an extension cord. Don't get crazy on me. Let me just get you square. Yeah, I got to get you guys on an extension cord here. Oh, I see. Huh. Wonder if this will work. Yeah, this should work. Here we go, friends. I'm a-coming over. Huh. That's interesting. There. I'm hoping, friends, that this has got power to it. I would think it does. If you guys disappear, all of a sudden, if you guys just disappear, that means we don't have power. But I'm reckoning we do. That's kind of how I'm feeling about this. Whoa! There's power. I just felt it. What's that in there? Whoa! Did you guys hear that? She's popping and cracking. Hoo-hoo-hoo! We got jam. Oh yeah, we do. Let's grab this sucker. What do we got here? How's everybody doing, by the way? Like, how the heck are you? Come on, give it to me straight. Give me some numbers here. Physically, emotionally, right? Spiritually, mentally, spiritually, and physically. How's everybody doing? Shoot me some numbers. You got that? You got to 3. So you got 10 mentally, you got 10 spiritually, and you got 10 physically. What are your numbers? The top number you can get is 30. Give it to me straight. Fowler, the 6 jersey is a monster on the sheriff, and the 5 on the sheriff seems like a toy. Yeah, absolutely. 7's for Brian Hebert. Brian, that's a safe bet right there, brother. Good for you. Good numbers. Holy, 9, 5. We got 8s and 9s. We got 6, 8. Julio's rocking 6, 8, and 8. Body 9. Body. Whoa, this is excellent. Sean Betts is hovering around a 2. He's got room to improve. Tom Ireland's rocking straight 9s. Hey, Buckin. I have been to 8 car shows this summer with my 78 Ford. Nice, buddy. Nice, Ryan. Good truck. Mr. Ricky Lee's feeling like an 8.5. That's nice. Joe Wag down 50. Joseph, are you serious, brother? Are you getting serious? This is the best news I've heard all day. Joe Wag is down 50 pounds, friends. Let's give this man some love. I've met him. I've hugged him. I've shook his hands and felt his spirit. He's a solid dude. Arcadian. Joe, I'm proud of you. Keep going, brother. Let's go. Christine. Let's see here. Spiritual is 0 because I'm not spiritual, but otherwise I'm 8 and 9. Nice, Viking. Good man. Good for you, buddy. Good numbers. How are you emotionally? How about emotionally? Is that your 8 or 8, 9? Hey, Real Outdoors. Real Outdoors. Do you mind? Would you would you accept? Do you have any friends in your life? Real Outdoor Living. Do you have any friends? Any other men like solid friends, or is it just you and your wife and your children, or how do you run your world? Do you have anybody that is like gonna help you? Do you have any good friends? Not yes men. I'm not talking about yes men and people who coddle you. I'm talking about people who are gonna push you forward and maybe point out some things that might be hurting your growth. Do you have any people like that in your life? Or do you want people like that in your life? Do you seek people like that in your life? Or like what's happening? I'd be interested. Some, but mostly my family. Yeah, I get that, real outdoors. I do. I get it. Um, do you have anything outside yourself you believe in? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in some type of force out there that is for you? Do you believe that life is for you, or do you believe that life is against you? Do you believe that you have the ability and that you are extremely powerful and that you're exactly where you are in your position in your life because of your decisions? I mean, it sounds to me like you got some pretty cool stuff happening in your life. You said you got a homestead, you got family. Do you see what I'm saying? I guess we can choose to. I want to be careful what I say, but yeah, I'll just be careful. I don't want to. But do you believe in something? Do you think that life is for you or against you? Let me ask you that. Do you think that life is against you? And do you also believe that you can make changes, big changes? It sounds like you already have, brother. It sounds like you already have. It sounds like you've put yourself in a place where you want to be. I have a lot of life is good but hard. Hard, okay? But have you not created that hardness? Have you not made the decisions in your life to put you right where you're at right now? And you keep saying it's hard. I'm hearing you say a lot in our live feeds that life is hard and you're having it hard and things are hard. I get hard, buddy. I do. I get it. But I don't hear a ton of gratitude coming out of you. So maybe what I'm saying to you, and maybe no one else will say this to you, maybe they'll just keep kind of, I guess maybe try and grasp onto some gratitude, brother. You know that there's some people out there that got it way off worse than you, right? And I guess what I'm saying, brothers, is that I don't know you. I only know what I see and hear, and it seems to be a constant hard. You're saying it's hard all the time. Well, it's going to continue to be hard, brother, for you, if you think it's hard, right? So that's all. Again, I don't know you, only from here. But I'll tell you one thing. Well, I want to be careful, brother. I'm not, I'm a man who is in tune in here. Don't think I don't see what's going on in here, friends, because I do. I see it. I feel you. I feel you. And I guess what I want to say to you, real outdoor living, is that you're doing okay, buddy. You're doing okay. You've got family. You're on a live feed on YouTube. You said you've had some heart attacks, but are you know what I mean? Are you walking around today? Are you feeling, you know what I mean? There is, we are powerful, brother, to make a shift in the brain cells. We can, instead of saying it's hard all the time, it's hard, because that will be your reality. It's hard. It's hard for everybody, brother. And I'm not minimizing your hardness. That's not what I'm doing. You gave me permission to say something to you, so I'm saying it. This isn't a who's got it harder contest. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what this is. It's people lifting people up and people embracing one another. But in that process, there has to be someone that's going to call you out and say, hey, bud, I'm seeing this a lot now for approximately about a month. I'm seeing the same thing. I'm hearing the same thing. Maybe we could try and shift that a bit. Maybe we could think that, hey, yeah, it's tough, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And I've got friends around me. I've got my family. I've got my wife. And show your family that even though it's hard, you're doing it. You're still doing it. I had a scare at the top of a tree. I gaffed out and top came off a bit wrong. Touched a shed. Ever since that day, I am having issues with heights. Any help? Yeah, fake roach, just keep going. Just keep going, brother. Slow down. Just keep going. Go right back to where you were when you did that, when that happened. Go right back to it. Right into it. Right back to where you were. Next tree job you get, go right back there to the exact same spot. Did you have to rig it, or did you just let it fly? Talk to me. I'm listening to you. Get right back up there instantly. Next job. Just go. People kick out every day, left and right. I kicked out the other day in that dead cedar. You'll hear it in the video. I go, oh, I kicked out at 100 feet in a rotten, dirty, hollow stem. I actually kicked out. So it's part of the game, and it does startle you. Your heart jumps out of your chest, and right? But if you think about it, all it was a kick out. And your strap grabbed you, and your probably heart jumped out of your chest. Just keep going. Don't maximize it in your brain. Just look at it for what it is and get back up there and do it again. That's my advice to you. But just slow down. And when it's time to start making a cut, like, just slow down. Keep going, brother. Good for you. Don't worry about the shed. We all hit stuff. I've hit sheds. I've broken fences. It's tree work, brother. What does kick out? Yeah, kick out means when you kick out. Slowing down helps a lot, says Devin. Devin understands the deal. He's a climber. Yeah, slow down. Thank you. I definitely take that advice. Here's a guy telling you to slow down I'm not good at slowing down, brother. I don't know how fast you were going, Roach, but when it comes time for those final cuts, when you've done the tree and it's time to get the crown out, stop. Take a deep breath and go, okay, let's focus in. Are my picks in? Is my strap in? Here I go, undercut. Take a look around, hit the back, avoid back barring if you can. I get it, we all back bar, I do it too, but just get comfortable. Get comfortable, slow down, and crack it. Real outdoor livings, you must hear me, brother. You got to thank yourself. Okay, pal? You do. You have to thank yourself for putting yourself out there and being vulnerable. And I'll tell you something, what's going to happen to you. And I'll guarantee it, and I want to see it, and I will see it. I can tell you've got humility. Okay, that's a key today in people. That there's an old saying, brother, big mouths get well. Big mouths get well. If you hold her up tight all day long, you're going to be, so you're already on your way, but you need good people in your life, brother. You need good men in your life that are going to build you up and beat you down at the same time. You got to break down, So, dude, you need to thank yourself for getting vulnerable. And I mean that sincerely. So good for you. I'm proud of you. Robbie Egan, grateful for Buckin members. Oh, there's a man. There's a man right there. Robbie Egan, I took a chance with that man right there. I never knew who this feller was. He called me up. I went over to do some work. And Robbie will tell you, hey, real outdoor living. You ask Robbie. You ask Robbie where my heart is. You ask Mr. Egan. There's a man me and him straight up. I love you, Rob. What saw do you recommend for a 36 or a 42-inch bar? Brandon, I guess a 90 or, the big saws that all the companies make. Whatever those are, 592. I don't know what the still numbers are, but the big ones. The big block saws. Not the 572 and the 461. Not stuff like that. Go a step up. Like, do they still make the 660? The 592 they make. You don't need the 3120. Don't do that. Or the 880. Don't buy those. If you're gonna stay away from those, I don't see a guy needing to pack all that weight around. It's more about the chain. It's more about your chain, brother, than anything. Beaumont Dale, why did you run a 372 and a 394? Uh, why did you run? Oh, the Huskies. Oh, because they're Huskies. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Husky guy. Sorry, I was trying to. Why did you run? Yeah. Yeah, because they're Huskies. That's what I started on. Yeah. Hey, here's those suspenders you sent Scott are pretty slick with a pencil holder. Not bad, eh? Yeah. There's a little more involved in that. That was a special treat we did for Scotty. He's not a, he doesn't pack a screwdriver, but he packs a pencil. So we made that special for Scott, and he's a dear friend of mine. A dear friend of mine. Ricky, that's what I run, 32. Yeah, that's the same, that's what I run, that exact combination. That's my favorite combination. But of course I do run ported saws. Hey, there's my buddy. This guy's a good guy. There we go. $5.92. Well, I'm a Husky guy, but that's just life. Just like I'm a Ford guy. See behind me, it says Ford. Tricked you. Ricky Lee, there's no right, there's no wrong, brother. Wasp, everyone at my job is their own boss. The tree crew is never on the same page and argues all the time. Ooh, that can be a problem, Wasp. There's no leader. There's no leader of man. Who's the leader of man? Do you know what starts? Do you know how to lead men? Do you know what comes first? What has to come first? Tell me this straight. Tell me this straight right now. It's called one word, but I want to know what you guys think. What is needed to lead men? Give it to me in the comments right now. How do you lead men? What is needed for a man to lead men? What is needed? Respect. You said it right there. Respect. And how is respect gained? Well, respect is gained by the man who's running the show, goes into the trenches. He drags branches. He splits firewood. He picks up the heavy pieces. He climbs the trees. He comes out of the trees. He gets on the brush. He drops his gear and he goes straight to the brush. And he shows his men. He doesn't point fingers and tell his men to do something. He goes in there and says, see, this is how it's done. It's not undoable. I will show you. And I will do it all day, every day. Then respect is gained. So it's a dynamic that happens over time, but that doesn't happen without you being part of that as well. If you already know everything and you're not teachable, well, then your life's going to be tough on you. It's going to be drilled into you. That's right, Brandon. That's exactly right. Knowledge and experience. Humility is key. You can tell when somebody's got a power trip going. You can see it. You can feel it. If you're a new guy, just get in there with your hands open and just, how can I make your day easier? How about that? I'm new here. I don't know it all. I'm willing to learn. Right? Wasp, that can be a toxic place. Everybody's everybody's walking by each other with their own loads of brush. Nobody's helping and handing one another. Nobody's grabbing the tops and giving his buddy a scoot up around the corner when they go around the corner with the brush. Everybody's walking by each other like this all day instead of doing the train. It's crazy. I've seen it for years. Buckin, I took down a 5-footer at the stump yesterday. Right on, Johnny boy. Nice. Yeah, yes, I was, sir. Yes, I was. 100%. But the only thing, Jacob, about that is I lied my way in there. So that was falling. That wasn't tree work. You were expected to know what you were doing and you got sent into a quarter. So this wasn't training ground. This was go fall that patch of timber. See what I'm saying? So it was a different game. Does that make sense, Jacob? Yeah. I lied my way and I was supposed to know what I was doing. And I did not. I did not. Oh, that breeze is lovely right now. Hey, Bob. Got an interview with a tree company tomorrow. Funny, it all started with a fella looking up to how hang an axe, and I found you. Wild. Awesome, buddy. I'm getting ready for him. Marco. See you, Michael. Beaumont Dale, what is the best primary bucking saw with some falling? Dale, they're the same for me, buddy. They're the same. Same saw. 70cc class, 70 or 80cc class. It's all the same to me. So find yourself a saw that yeah, they're the same. It's all about helping the next guy. Much love, peace, love, and power sauce, Mr. Justin Sizemore. Look at this guy. Drops in with a 50 spot on the super chats. This guy, I love this guy. This guy's my brother. We support one another. We lift each other up. I love this dude. Justin, I love you, brother. I'm proud of you, bud. Super proud of you. Give Sizemore some love, friends. Are you doing Bunyan this year? Yeah, Scotty, we are. Yes, sir. Had to donate to Australia trip before I left. Michael Gallagher. Thank you, buddy. Hey, there's Two Bears. Hey, thank you for the support, Michael Gallagher. You son of a gun, you. Diesel school. Considering it seriously to fix my own equipment when I start my own business. Good investment. What business you starting, Wasp? Thanks, brother. I have a modified 390, but was looking at something. Well, what do you do for a living, buddy? Beaumont Dale. Do you make a living on a saw, or what do you mean? Give me some more context, Beaumont. The next size down, 572 is a great saw. You know what I mean? The 572 with a little muffler job on her, it's a great saw. The 500i is a good saw. There's the 390 is awesome. I love my 390. That's a good all-around saw. South Africa, currently repairing my first saw, Husky 365 Special. Great saw. Lemon Sweet Media. Wonderful saw. Trying to get to as many of these as I can here. Thank you, Michael. Good to see you, Two Bears. Scottish Borders, Paul Elliott. Good to see you, buddy. I backed up a little bit here. Devin, always good to see you, buddy. Good afternoon, all. Just joined. Thanks for your time and vids. Dean Knopp. Good to see you, Dino. Whoop. What's going on here? Have you ran the new 400 still yet? No. That saw when it first came out didn't really make sense to me. I have the 500, so for 1 pound difference, it just doesn't make any sense to me, that saw. I think they redesigned it because they realized that something wasn't right there. I said it a long time ago, actually. I'm not doing an I told you so program, but that saw didn't make any sense to me. If you think about what they did there, they came out with the 500i, and then they came out with a 400 that was literally 1 pound lighter. 1 pound. Now, think about this. The 572. The next step down is a 562. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 2 or 3 pounds lighter. That is substantial. That makes sense. Why would you go there to there? Well, because it's 3 pounds lighter. So no, to answer your question, no. But I'm not a still guy, so I won't be really, I'm a Husky guy. But I haven't tried the new version of the 400. Isn't it smaller than the first one? Is that correct, buddy? Didn't they make it smaller? I think they did. They are not good. Oh, okay. I don't know. And I don't know if they've changed the 500 or what, but my 500's nuts. It's nuts. But my first one, I did not like it at all. It cut really good in the big wood, but as soon as I needed to do some limbing or small wood, I hated it, actually. I didn't like it at all. What is all that? Oh. The ants are getting me now. The 400 got rid of magnesium piston. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I'm in love with my 281. It's my first real big saw. Matt's Vids. Yeah, great saw. Great saw. Yeah, Ethan, the 500s are mine's, well, whoever's been here for at least 3 years, you watched my journey with the 500. I wanted so badly to like that saw because everybody was raving about it, but everybody's not a faller and everybody's not a professional tree guy. There's a lot of people that what they do when they get a saw is they stick it on the dogs and they yard on it to cut firewood. Rarely do people stand up and buck with a 32-inch bar on it and limb and process wood, service a log. So it's unstoppable in the buck. It's unstoppable. It's a great saw. And until I found that one at Ripsaw in Pennsylvania, I was not a believer in that saw until I got the one I got now. And I freaking love running that thing. I love it. It's good. And by the way, I have not put the suspension kit in mine. I haven't done it. I'm running it stock, like as far as the suspension is considered. Cam stunts, of course it is. Yeah, you just keep doing it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Go up 15 feet, come down. Go up 20 feet, come down. Go up 30 feet, come down. Go up 40 feet, come down. Go up 60 feet, come down. But don't rappel down. Climb down first. Climb down. It is floppy, Sizemore. It is. I remember, but remember I run Oregon lightweight bars. So that gives me a little bit of grace there. But yeah, no, with the steel, like a real heavy bar, they're horrible. They feel like they're going to break in your hands, which is not good. Whereas the 572 stock can pack a 36-inch bar all day long. They all have their differences. Hey, Buckin, how you doing, Tim? Ethan Jones, stock versus ported 500i, how much more power? I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is my muffler made an extreme difference on that saw. Anything faster than stock is a bonus for me, buddy. But the 500, I actually don't think you need to port the 500. I don't think it's needed. I think an exhaust, some exhaust help is good. Nothing beats a ported saw though. Like you can feel it. You get the right man on the tool. Oh. Like my 86ers from Scotty Wilson. Like even my old iron horses, that saw's got some time on it now. I think it might be getting tired, actually. It's hard to say yet. But like when you get the right man on the porting job, there's no comparison in the stock to the ported version. None. As long as bars you can get, Austin. As long as bars it'll take. I don't know that saw. I don't have a lot of 50cc saws, so I don't think I'd go any lower than a 24 though. Or, you know what I mean? Like I would probably run a 24-inch bar on that saw. Stock 28 would probably hurt it, but I don't know. But I would be running a 24 probably. No, Michael, I haven't. No, it's just no, I haven't. I just like being surrounded in some of my favorite axes. There's quite a few axes on the website right now, friends. I love it when people ask me, how come your axes are so expensive? I just love that. My axes are expensive. Yeah, they are. Why? Because they are. How about that? It's funny. I don't go to a store and ask people why their things are expensive. I just buy them or I don't buy them. Life is so fun. My axes are expensive and they will remain expensive because my time is expensive. I don't know what your time's worth. Buy once, cry once. Yeah, there's something to that for sure. But here's what I will tell you. Like, I sell this axe. Oh, getting a little stronger. I can feel that now. I wasn't able to do that a while ago. Lean over like that and grab a 6-pound axe. So you can buy this axe head on the internet. I don't know what shipping would be, but I know that this axe head costed me, we bought 5 of them. And I'm actually impressed with these, very impressed. This axe, I forget because Lukey did it. We bought 5. And I think they were close to $200 in that realm, shipped. Don't quote me, but they were in that realm, $200. So it's a Tuatai head. They call it the China head. I make a wood splitting axe out of it. I don't make a chopper out of it. I'll just tell you straight right now. I've been super impressed with these. But you can buy these yourself. You don't have to buy this one. You don't have to buy this one. You could buy your head. Go buy it. It's available. And make your own head. But I will tell you right now, that right there on the deputy, oh dear. Oh dear goodness gracious me. Yeah. Hard to explain really until you get it in your hands. This is another, probably after shipping close to 200. Not quite. It's a what do you call it? Sorry, friends. High test, Tasmanian pattern, right? All around work axe on my new deputy handle. Get the gullet, genuine bucking. This is on the website right now. And it's absolutely amazing. And there's a video to go with it. I built it on a live feed, I believe. Or it's on the channel. This is actually, this is nice. Really nice. I haven't sold any of these yet. Look at this. I'm working on a couple things. Yeah. Yeah. Mark Gaines. I better stop yelling. My ribs getting sore again. Short step. Question, Buckin. Would you spur a tree just once to trim? Would it kill the tree? No, it would not kill the tree, but That's a wide, big, general question. If it was a thin bark tree like a beech tree, I wouldn't do that. Or an oak or something with thin bark, I would not do that. These trees behind you have trained countless men. Countless men. So I can't really answer the question, Short Step, unless you tell me what kind of tree it is. But even if it was a thin bark tree, you wouldn't kill the tree. Do woodpeckers kill trees? Sometimes. Sometimes. I open them all the way up, Connor. Jeffrey Schroeder. Jeff, you've had the flagship, have you not, buddy? Or not? Mr. Schroeder. Now there's a good fella. I think, Jeffrey, I thought you experienced the flagship. Maybe not. But I know that you're going to experience the deputy, and it's a freaking dandy. Jeffrey, what do you sell your axes for? $400 or $500, somewhere in there? Jeff Schroeder? Jeff sells nice axes. He buys blacksmith heads and does axes. Don't you sell? Depends, of course it depends, Jeff. But what aren't you in that same realm? $400 to $500 in there. 3 to 5. There you go. 3 to 5. Well, I'm 4 to 6. Sent some flagships to Honecker. Oh, nice. Nice, Jake. Is he busy enough? Is Mr. Honecker busy enough, or does he want to get busier? I've never dealt with Mr. Honecker. I like his work. I like his work. I got some plans. Okay, Mr. Gainsies. Where's Mr. Gainsies? Right there. Matt Man, I'm doing good. Mr. Gainsies, good to see you. Did we get Connor V's question asked? Buckin, how do you set your oiler? Yeah, open them wide open. Are you still liking the DGP? Oh, dude. This stuff's unreal. It's unreal. Do you know that I have not ground one of my freaking beloved lightweight bars since I started running that? Buddy, right hand in the air. I don't gain anything from lying. I'm telling you right now, that DGP's unreal stuff. And I couldn't speak to the wear until this last year. I grind bars all the time. I've done videos on grinding maintenance, doing maintenance on bars. They stopped making the Oregon bar years ago. I cherish my Oregon lightweights. I haven't ground a lightweight bar. I don't remember the last time I ground one of my Oregon bars. DGP all the way. All the way. This is where the money's saved, but people don't understand. They're not willing to put the time in. They just see that it's a couple more dollars. Well, then don't buy it. And don't reap the benefits of the glorious and the wonderness of a beautiful product. Don't matter to me. I just know what I run. If I'm running it, I'm liking it. I got no reason to run it otherwise. I'm not a sponsored channel. I'm sponsored by me. Jacob, you should send him a deputy. If he does he sell axes or just make heads? I've never spoke to him. Looking shredded, Buckin. Still on apples and what? Nobody. No, I don't know how long you've been watching Tim Grant, but I've been talking about this transformation for about 3 years, and I'm evolving, brother. I said it. I told people I was healing, and that my body was going through something, and that I would have freedom again in my shoulders, and that I was healing, and it's happening. I wasn't even able to go like this, to put my, like I wasn't even able to do any of that. I'm these squirrels are dropping pine cones on me. I'm healing, man. I'm getting stronger. I'm telling you this. Yeah, you just got to show it. You can't flap it no more. Flap means nothing to nobody no more. You got to show it. You got to show the healing. You got to show the love. You got to be the love. You got to be the change. I'm looked after, man. I'm looked after. The big fella's got me. I don't need nobody's love. I don't need nobody's respect. I don't need you to like me. I don't need none of it. I got it all. It comes from up there. So I'm in service now. I'm in service. Believe it. Believe it. Telling you. I've been talking about this for about 3 years now. Nothing happens fast. I was 200 and something pounds a while back, and my body's changing, man. I'm not kidding. I'm not even playing around. I would not have taken that snag on 2 years ago. That last year, I wouldn't have taken it. I walked away. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. That's all. I'm telling you, and real outdoors living, if you're listening to me, or any man in his 40s or 50s or 60s, if you're listening to me now and watching me, or if you want to walk free, on this planet, the recipe that's worked for me is what I say at the end of every one of my videos. Work hard, be honest, and that's a big one. That's actually probably one of the biggest ones. And be kind to people. Show love. Be the high road. Take the high road. Did your human experience have a weak moment at one point? Because we're human. The spirit and the soul doesn't want to beat down another man. The spirit and the soul, God, wants to lift man, not pound man and step on man to get ahead in life. He wants to bring man with him. He wants to bring everyone with him. You see? But the human experience has fear. And fear makes men make strange decisions. So when a man lives in love, and is able to love his fellow man and neighbor, and knows that he's loved, he doesn't need love from anyone else. He's able to serve. He's able to serve freely. I don't need your love. I can love you with you disliking me. No problem. No problem. But make no mistake, love is much different than like. I can dislike you, but still love you. I learned how to do that probably about 20, maybe 25 years ago, and it was one of the greatest gifts that I ever learned how to do. And so I just say, just do. Don't this, just do. Do. Step in. Step into love. Be it. Be it. Don't be afraid to say sorry. Did you, like I said, I was saying a couple minutes ago, did you have a human experience where your human experience was rude to someone, or you acted out of fear and maybe you said something, or you were rude or did something that you kind of, when you think about it, God, I shouldn't have said that. Well, why don't you go own it? Free yourself of that. Go say, dude, or whatever, your wife or your kids or something, hey, I wasn't feeling good about myself that day, and I acted out, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I don't need your forgiveness, but I'm sorry. And free yourself, and then walk free again. Because your self-esteem needs goodness. You have to give yourself a reason to feel good about yourself so that you can be good to others. Because if you're doing things and thinking things that are dishonest, we treat people how we feel about ourselves, friends. It's a natural law. If you're not feeling good about yourself, you're either going to be a humble guy and go lay down like a dog somewheres and don't take your life out on somebody, or you're going to do the opposite and you're going to take your life out on people, like your family and your friends. You're going to be rude to them and angry, and you're going to bark off. Or a smart man goes like a dog and goes and lays down, or goes to the bush and figures it out there with God. Comes back a better man. So I don't do my tree work now for money. I don't do anything for that for money anymore. I do it to keep my spirit right. I do physical labor to keep my spirit right, so that I can be nice to you and my family and be an example. Does any of this make sense at all to anybody? Believe it. Believe it to be true. Somebody just purchased something. I heard something go off there. Oh, that looks like a set of suspenders. Was that a set of suspenders, Christine? Wow. Thank you. DeWalt is the same as, DeWalt is DGP. DeWalt, Stanley, Black & Decker like this product so much, they took it on. Try that on for size. This stuff is no joke. Bless you, Steve Principato. See you, Brian Hebert. John Price, you're exactly right. You speak truth right there, brother. That's when you need to convict yourself to it. And you just do it. Right? You're exactly right, John. Good for you, bud. Well done. Why did I go on apples and ham? That was a long time ago. Well, what was happening is my wife keeps reminding me, Pim, that I wasn't trying hard enough. I couldn't lose weight. I wanted to lose some weight, and she reminded me that I wasn't trying hard enough. So I wanted to see results, Pim. Do you know what I mean? I needed to see results. I wasn't seeing any results. And from what she tells me is, I wasn't trying hard enough. So I just wanted to see results. So it was crazy timing. I went on apples and ham for about, I think, a week or two, and I saw results. So I only did that for a short time, and something changed. I don't know if it was timing, but there is another secret to this. And I it's not something that, well, yeah, no, I'm not ready to share that yet. It's a topic that, yeah, I'll share it with you one day. I'll share it with you one day. I've been doing it for 20 years. Ancient Chinese secret. Friends, do you know the last time I was even near I wish I hadn't hurt my rib, but there's a reason for it. I know there is. I needed to be slowed down. I guarantee it. I know it for a fact. I know it for a fact that I needed to slow down. I am a man on fire. And the more I convict myself to love and goodness, the more my light seems to shine, and the more free I feel when I just don't care. I don't care. You want to roll around in the dirt? We can roll around in the dirt. I got no problem with that. But I would rather, no matter ethnic, religion, color, background, creed, any of it, we could believe in everything opposite completely. But I believe we can still lock arms and spread love together and work towards world peace. If you want to know the straight goods. I remember when I was a young kid being so afraid of war and not understanding war, or arguing even, for that matter. I'm not a good person to argue with because I don't argue. I don't argue. Ask my wife. I see, you believe this, I believe that. Good deal. I don't need to prove my point to you. If you need to prove it to me, it's going to be a futile exercise because I bless you with yours. Good for you. Good for you. Don't start jamming it down my throat. So if you want to know the facts on DGP, if you want to know the facts, the best way to buy DGP bar oil, trust me, you're going to like it. That's not going to be the issue. The issue is you going to be getting over the price of it. That's where the issue will be. And the best way to buy that stuff is go to changeyouroil.com and buy a box of 4 1-gallon jugs. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I think it's $123 or something like that. So break that down. It's about 20 something bucks a jug. That's the cheapest way to buy it. So, as far as I know, don't look at the Amazon link. Go to changeyouroil.com and buy a box of 4 1-gallon jugs. And that's how you buy DGP. And I'm telling you, it's glorious. I can make some pretty crazy claims with that stuff. It doesn't change in cold weather. I believe I'm cutting faster. I believe I'm cutting faster. I know for a fact my bars are lasting longer. For a fact. So right there, there's the buck saved. There's the money saved right there on the $2 extra a jug or whatever it is. Enough said. Done. Over. It's unreal. It's unreal. And I'll stand behind it. They've got a 2.5 gallon now. Oh, wow. Justin Sizemore knows about this stuff. Hey, someone just Did you guys hear that little ching ching? That's one of my favorite noises in the world. That means someone's supporting my store, supporting our products, or buying a t-shirt. I love you so much. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. This is how we make our living. This is part of it. This is part of it. Do or don't. Guy Borg. Guy, good to see you, buddy. Looking good, Buckin. Good job. Thanks, buddy. What's the benefits of apples and ham? Protein and fiber. It was just my own thing. I never read about it. I never heard about it. I just know I need protein and I like fiber. Just a Buckin special. That's all it was. Are you trying to lose weight, Pim? Ricky Lee, can I ask what attacks you? You'd have to help me with that, buddy. What attacks you? Is that to me, Ricky? Yeah, Mercury was made in Canada, buddy. Mercury was a Canadian thing. Michael DeGroff. Michael, how are you? How are you guys doing, Michael? $4 gallons, $116 on the website. Right there. Anthony Cummins, a member from our channel. $116 for four gallons. I don't even see the... Go get it. Straight up. Go get it. Kaya the Dutchman. Friends, we need to welcome Kai the Dutchman. He just joined the members group. He left the chat and he went to the description and he joined the members group. Kai, are you from Australia? Where are you from? Kai the Dutchman. Well, he's Danish. Kai, where are you from? Talk to me, brother. Thank you. Hey, Buckin, been following you since COVID hit and never stopped watching you. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Love from Italy. Nicola Belloni. Mr. Belloni. I love it, brother. Nicola. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. I love it. Italy. I see a few from Italy. I like that. Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you. Big John. Big John. Our member. Drop Bears. Where's Kai? Did Kai come back yet? Hey, Buckin, been watching a good while now, trying to start up a business in the woodcutting industry out here. Any advice to get your name out? Jordan R. What does woodcutting mean? Jordan, can you kind of focus the issue for me? Woodcutting? What do you mean? What? Hello, Buckin. Thanks for the positive vibes. Cheers, mate. AC Jackson, we love you. Tree felling and climbing, general processing, tree service and such. Oh yeah, you're starting out your own company. Well, uh, your work is going to speak for you. Um, so that's the most important thing. Get your name out there. Uh, I don't know where you live or whatever, but you can always hang signs up and go old school. Put your cards in at people's windows. Go knock on doors. But you've got to get the job first to show your work. So in this industry, what's going to happen is you're going to get a job, and then you're going to get another job, or you're not going to get another job. Do you know what I mean by that? So every job you get, you have an opportunity to get as many people as they know, that many more jobs. So you want to do the utmost service that you can provide to that first job you get. Every job you get, you want to look at it like on Sunday, the following Sunday, when those people have a barbecue and they invite their friends over, and their friends go, looks like you had some tree work done here. You want those people to say, oh my gosh, we had this freaking Jordan R guy over here and his fellas. I don't even know what to say. He left me some cards. If you need tree work, give this dude a call. Understand me, Jordan R. It's how you conduct yourself is how you're going to get work. That's it. Every job is an opportunity to get 10 more jobs. You want to serve them. You want to go back the next day and be out on their front lawn pulling hangers that the wind blew out from the job. You want them to look out the window the next day and see you go, I paid that guy already. What's he doing back here? What's that guy doing? Go beyond. Go beyond. Blow the yard. Yes, Buck, and I'm here. I just sent. I am from Holland, the Netherlands, but living in Finland. Maybe you missed the message. Kai the Dutchman, I'm so happy you're here, brother. Sincerely, thank you. Put flyers out. Exactly. Do it. Go old school. Get your name out there. Do you just go out and start serving people your tree work, or do you wait to make an LLC or legal business with insurance and all that? That's up to you, Jamie. I would suggest it depends on what you're going to do. A lot of people want to try something. I don't try things. I do things. Do you understand, Jamie? So I wasn't going to try and be a tree guy. That wasn't my plan. I knew I was going to be living on a power saw. When I was 27 years old, I made a decision that I was going to be a sawman. I am going to make a living on a power saw. So I went and got a business and a business license and a name and a GST number and all of it. And I've paid the government hundreds of thousands of dollars in the past 20 years or 25 years or whatever it's been. Pay your taxes. Be legit. Be whatever you want to be, Jamie, and pay the consequences or reap the benefits. Up to you. I like to walk free. Well, Jordan, 27 is an interesting age for men. It is. It is. It's a very interesting age for men. Major decisions happen at that age for men. Uh my rib. Oh, I was working in a lift, and you might even still see it. It's protruding out of my body. It's right there. My floating rib. I don't know what I did, but I did something, and it's not been fun. It's not been fun. I cracked something, or something happened in here. I can actually feel it when I push on the back. I can feel it all through here. So I tend to speak from my guts too. Like I'm not a soft speaker. I don't know why. I just am loud. So I sing. I speak from here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can feel something back here. I've done something, and it's taken a time to heal. So it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I don't know, Johnny. It's not pretty, but I felt it when I did it. And then you know what I did? I did it at about 12 o'clock, and I worked till 9 o'clock that night vigorously doing tree work. And that didn't help, I know, but I got the job done, and that's good. But I haven't worked since. So it'll get there. You speak that way because you sing from there also. Music is everything. Music is life. Yes, it is, Johnny Price. Yeah, I do. I sing from my diaphragm. I speak from my here. Buckin, did you ever destroy anything while cutting trees? Yes. Yes, I have destroyed fences in the beginning. Yep. Do you think ISA certification is necessary to become an arborist? It's trees, buddy. If you want to get a ticket that says you're an arborist, then you go get your ticket. I they're trees. If you want to learn a bunch of Latin terms for trees, go do that. So everybody's different. I never did that. But I know it means a lot to some people. They like to have a ticket to their name to be an arborist. I don't call myself an arborist. And that's all I'll say. But it means a lot to some people. You know what I mean? They like they want to be part of something. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It is. I just there used to be a BC arborist, and I don't know whether that's still around. You can be a utility arborist, right? You can be an ISA arborist. You can be, yeah. I think if you know, it's not a bad thing. But do you need a ticket to be an arborist that says you're an arborist to be an arborist? Absolutely not. No, no. Do you think I'm an arborist? Do you think I know about trees? Do you think I know how to prune trees? Everybody's different. Oh yeah, no, Jamie, for sure. People like to feel comfortable that, um, like if you could have a ticket or an ISA, they it makes, I don't know, people just feel more secure sometimes, and I get it. I get it. But that's why your name, it takes a while to build your name in a game, in any game. I don't care if it's plumbing. There's no experience like life experience. And I'm old school, and everybody has a different look. You talk to 10 different arborists, and they'll prune a tree 10 different ways. Think about that one for a minute. They all have different beliefs. I see it. So, yeah. Sizemore. Buckin is my favorite arborist. I love you, buddy. No, ISA stands for International Society of Arborists, I believe. You pay money, quite a bit of money, and you become part of a group of arborists. It's called the ISA, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing if you want to be an arborist. But you don't need to have a ticket to work in trees, is what I'm saying. If you know what trees are, and you learn about biology of trees and root compaction and disease, and it takes time. It takes time. You can have an arborist take an arborist course, come out with an ISA ticket, and know nothing about trees, how to prune a tree, or have experience in trees. And then you can have an ISA arborist who's got a ton of experience in trees. It's just life. It's just life. Word of mouth is the best. I think if you want to become an arborist, become an arborist. I don't call myself an arborist. Jimmy Ellis, smiling Jimmy, look at him. He's out there promoting I love it. Promoting the members group. Jimmy, good man. This is true. I've worked for both places. Well, Sizemore, you're right in the game. I mean, you're right in the game. Are you going to be an ISA arborist, Mr. Sizemore? Do you have an ISA ticket? Do you have an inclination in your heart to be an ISA ticketed arborist, Mr. Sizemore? It's coming, Aaron. It's coming. It's coming. It's slow. Any experience in topping sycamore trees? You don't top sycamore trees, Jordan. You don't do that. That's not, that's, don't do that, or you won't get much work, Jordan. Don't top trees, buddy. Don't top, especially sycamore, buddy. Learn how to prune trees. Don't do that. My advice is don't top a sycamore tree. Learn how to thin the crowns. Learn to talk to customers and ask what they want. Learn, trees are about balance. There's a lot of people that don't know how to prune trees, actually. I just came out of a maple tree on my last week. That's where I hurt my rib, actually. People didn't even understand what I was doing. They didn't even understand what I was doing. Is because they've never seen proper pruning, I don't think. Crown thinning. Crown thinning. Where you take a before picture of a tree, it looks like this, and then you take an after picture and it looks actually the same but thinner, and people go, what did you do to the tree? And you look over there and there's a mountain of brush the size of a bucket truck, just a mountain of brush. There's a way to prune trees, and it's not topping. Avoid big wounds. That's right. Yeah. Don't top trees. Yeah, there's a couple of different games in the tree world. There's what we call utility, which is like line work. That's pretty butchery up job. Let's just get it off the lines. They do whatever they can to get it off the lines, but actually loving trees and tree balance, tree pruning. Why are you pruning the tree? There has to be a reason why. Do some reading. Read about trees. Understand what thinning or drop crotching and lion tailing and all these terms, and learn what they are. But most of all, learn what a tree does when you cut it. What happens to a tree when you cut it? When you cut the top off it? What happens to it? What happens when you go out into a crown and you thin the tree? I've got all kinds of examples I could show you. And that's the thing about tree cutting. Anybody can grab a power saw and fly up a tree and start cutting. And a lot of the cutting I see on the internet is what I call hard pruning. They run with that theme a third. They run with that third theme. Do you know what I mean by that, friends? If it's a third the size of the branch, I'll take it. Well, and then off of that wound, you get suckers. And the tree completely loses its habit and looks all weird. You want a tree to stay in its natural habit and just grow normally. So if you smack a branch off like this and it grows 15 suckers off there, now it looks like a fruit tree over here with suckers, and it looks like a sycamore over here. Well, friends, I think that was pretty good. There's so many species around. I mean, we're heavy on the conifers here, but not a lot of people know how to prune like oak trees here. There's not. There may be more now. I think there might be more now because of the internet. But oh gosh, I've seen just horrendous work, and it's usually a $15 an hour guy in a bucket truck able to get to someone's beautiful oak tree, and I just, oh my gosh, I just cover my eyes. I almost, my kids have seen me so irate. Oh my gosh, I've gone, oh, I've wanted to go to the business and say, please, please stop this. This is, it's just awful. But I don't do it. Opinions. Should I start my own tree service or strictly firewood? Is it? Ah, I see. Oh, Paul B, don't even get me started, brother. I've seen. Oh, dude. I'm trying to be, you know, Paulie. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a maintenance pruning. I call it maintenance pruning. They whack them like that, so they come back 4 or 5 years later. They're working in the same trees again. That's just that's. I know what you're talking about, Paulie. It's very commonplace there. Because how do we get out there, Paul? How do we get out there to do it properly? Right? How do we get out there? I just pruned my little maple tree the other day. If I take you over there, I'll probably lose my Wi-Fi, so I won't do it. But there's, yeah. Good saw, Marlon. I like it. Smooth. It's a good saw. What is the best oil gas mix ratio for vintage saws? I don't want to blow them up with the nowadays ready mix cans. Huh. 40 to 50. Anywhere in there is good, buddy. Mid 40s. I run all my stuff at 44 to 1. Little leaner sometimes. And have for years. 25, coming up 30 years. I've run 45, 44 to 50. Yeah, Jamie, you don't got to worry about that. They ran motor oil in it. that in the 50s. They didn't have two-stroke then. They just ran motor oil. So don't worry about it. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic. It's sad, Buck, and Paulie, I know. It's disgraceful, actually, but that's why I don't... But I'll bet you most of them are ISA arborists. I don't think you have ISA over there, do you? Or do you? Do you guys got ISA over there? I'm just an old tree guy, man. But people underestimate my pruning abilities because they see me logging and making stumps and falling trees all the time. But they don't see me in the fine stuff. Well, here, let me show you something. Let's take a moment, shall we? Let's take a moment. Let's just a moment. Let's have a little fun. This is all, oh, this is crazy. You want, watch. I'll show you guys something. Just hang tough. This will be fun. You've probably seen it. Right? Big maple tree. Big maple. See the branches? You guys see that there? See this? See all this? Watch. See, I'm starting to work in it. I'm out in the crowns. Look at me. I'm up in the thing. Look at, she's starting to get thinner. Check it out, friends. Look at this. That's still before. Watch this. Oh my goodness gracious. What just happened? What? Well, it hasn't changed shape, Buckin Billy Ray. Look at that. That little limb's still out there from before. Whoa, what's happening? But nothing's changed. I'm an under pruner, friends. Literally, I am. I am an under pruner. I don't take the chance of creating sucker growth. Like where you take a big wound and a bunch of suckers come off it. I don't take that chance. I go right out into the crowns. And I do thinning cuts. This was, I'm proud of this job. And I'm not done. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, see, Ryan, that's where you and I disagree completely. It would have to be really bad weight distribution if it was like you got. I would cable before any of that garbage. I don't like suckers at all. That's gross. That's where I differ from a lot of guys actually. I'll uh I'll take different measures. I'll cable and thin before I do any major horrible cuts, unless it's really hazardous and you gotta, there's gotta be a reason, right? If the tree's hanging on already and you just make a decision to go in and do something drastic, that kind of doesn't make sense to me. Preventative is nice. Yes, preventative is nice for sure. But I'm not a sucker guy. I hate that look. I hate it. But I know it happens a lot. I know it happens a lot. Friends, thanks for being here. Work hard. Be honest. And be kind. And create the man that you know you can be, or woman and child. And don't be afraid to love people. And don't be afraid to say sorry if you've had bad behavior, if you've had a bad human experience, where your humanness took over and you took your life out on somebody. You took your not feeling good about yourself. If you took that out on somebody, don't be afraid to go to them and say, hey, the other day, I'm not proud of that behavior and I apologize. I'm sorry. Live free. Catch you on the next one. Thank you to all our super chatters and our moderators. Love yous all. Let's see if we can get lucky over here. It'll be hard to see, but we might get lucky. See, these trees are different. You guys are probably going to jump to the other Wi-Fi, but this little guy here. I made a few cuts on here that are bigger than I like to, but I need this off my driveway. You see this, friends? This is the only reason I have to prune this tree on this side, and I've only made a few. We just made this the other day. See that little guy? There's one there, and there's one here, and that is a bigger wound than I like right there. See this? But what goes beyond it? What goes beyond it is this. All of this. So it's got beautiful scaffold beyond it. And this is definitely a third of that. But that is a last resort for me right there. This is last resort pruning right there. For me, that's last resort. But it had to be done because of this. You see? I'm coming up my driveway. So this is the only part. There's one I did a while ago. And look it. She's going away. Are you guys still with me, or did you guys vamoose? Right? We did some pruning here. I can't even see the wounds. Where'd they go? You see what I mean? Like, I don't like seeing my wounds. I did a couple down here. I'd rather take it out there than go in there to the trunk. Anyway, that was fun, friends. I'm no ISA arborist, but I've been pruning trees for a long, long time. And I've learned what not to do from doing it. Yeah. Work hard, be honest, and be kind.